of folks, I think, tuning into the weather. We're not only getting started with the summertime temperatures, we've got rain chances going on tomorrow. We also are watching the tropics a little bit. We'll delve into that here in just a second. Here's a look of things right now. We can see a little bit of cloud cover coming in on the southern half of the coastal band. Otherwise, we're pretty quiet here. Temperatures are in the 80s, but if we blow this out to a view of Texas, you'll see a little bit of thunderstorm activity going on in the hill country, as well as a lot more up towards the panhandle associated with this cold front. I'm going to stop you right in your tracks. The cold front is not coming down to South Texas, unfortunately. We're not going to get any relief in terms of temperatures from this front, but it is going to try to squeak down just a little bit more. However, high pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere over towards West Texas and Mexico is going to put that stationary front on pause. What we are going to see from this is our wind direction coming a little bit more from the east as opposed to the southeast. So that could give us a tiny little break from the really hot temperatures, but it's more so going to be the rain chances and increased cloud cover tomorrow that will be giving us a little bit cooler of an afternoon. And when I say cooler, I mean lower 90s instead of upper 90s. Speaking of those rain chances, the reason we're having them is thanks to this cold front, or this stationary front at this point. It's essentially acting like a focus for moisture and energy, and we've got plenty of those down here to deal with ourselves. Plus, you've got the afternoon sea breeze coming in. All of those things come together really well to give us those isolated to widely scattered rain chances. So we're going to zoom back in for a more local view on how things are going to play out starting tonight. We do have that little cluster of storms up by San Antonio, but as of my last check of the radar, it did look like it was kind of falling apart. We could see some of that activity very briefly up in our northern counties here in the next couple of hours, but otherwise Futurecast is painting a pretty quiet picture overnight, maybe a slim chance for a shower, but overall pretty quiet. 78 is what we're waking up to, so still pretty warm and humid in the mornings, but thankfully not quite as cloudy or humid as we were earlier this week. Now heading into lunchtime tomorrow, we do have that increased chance for some rain showers. Not only showers, but a couple thunderstorms are also possible. Now if you do get caught under one of these downpours, you could see your temperatures go down just a little bit, and that'll kind of stunt the high temperatures growth, if you will, for the rest of the day. So you may end up a little cooler than some locations around you if you do get caught in one of those heavier storms. In Corpus Christi, I've got us in the lower 90s tomorrow, 94, and then heading into Tuesday morning, a little bit cooler, and then Tuesday afternoon, a little bit warmer, thanks to less cloud cover and lower rain chances, though we are still going to see an isolated chance with that sea breeze making its way inland. For the next couple of days, our rain chances, they're like a little stair stepper going down until they are gone for the rest of this weekend. So pretty low rain chances overall, but tomorrow will be that highest chance at about a 30% chance. Now, going back to this broader view of Futurecast, I'm going to be focusing on two things simultaneously, so stay with me. We've got this high pressure over here, and then we're also focusing over in the eastern Gulf. So first, we're going to focus on this high pressure. As this thing builds, it's going to get really big over West Texas, Mexico, and over towards the Four Corners. That is going to clear us out, make us hot and sunny, so that's great. However, it's going to be pushing this stationary front over to the east. So goodbye, stationary front. And remember how I said it's kind of a focus for moisture and energy? That's what we could start to see here. See how Futurecast is starting to paint a closed low over towards Florida? We could be watching that, and the National Hurricane Center could be watching it as well. However, that is nothing for us to worry about here in the southern part of Texas. Our friends in Florida getting a lot of rain this week as this high pressure continues to make us increasingly warmer and drier. At this point towards the end of the week, we're watching this trough, this inverted trough, upside down U shape in the wind field here. That is moving from the Yucatan up into the eastern Gulf. So this is, again, kind of acting like a stationary front. It's a focus for energy and it's a focus for moisture. So that's why our friends there seeing a lot of rain here over the next couple of days. And then as that high pressure, you just saw it kind of weaken and split into two. That one of them is going to come up to the east towards the Carolinas and the Virginia area. So instead of our upper level pattern moving from west to east, now it's moving from east to west. So that would kind of drag and push this moisture in this inverted trough, or possibly even if it becomes a closed low, towards Louisiana and Texas. However, this is on the very end of our 7-day forecast. So this is something for now for us to watch, not necessarily worry about. We could be seeing some of that moisture from it And those do have a lot of moisture to work with, especially over the Gulf of Mexico. Sea surface temperatures running around 5 degrees above average. As it stands right now, the Hurricane Center is still painting a quiet picture. No new activity being monitored over the next 7 days. But this is the time of year that we see activity start to form here in the Gulf and up along the eastern coast with the Gulf Stream. So again, we are going to continue to monitor this and make sure hopefully nothing comes out of it. And if it does, we will keep you updated. 94 for that high temperature tomorrow with partly cloudy skies by the afternoon, but rain chances in the morning. That is going to keep our temperatures a little bit lower today than tomorrow than we were today. So 94 for that high temperature here in Corpus Christi. By the time we get to Thursday, we're going to be potentially challenging a record high of 97. Then for Father's Day this coming Sunday, make sure you get Dad a gift. 96 for that high. Brian.
All right, thank you.